Hey guys, this is AlphaTraveler1 coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia. Give me a second as I set up and we could get started then. Trying to catch a stream so I could kind of read the comments, so give me a second, please. Hey, Wishy Mouse, thank you very much for joining. The Brights, how are you? Juan, Jill, thank you very much for coming. Just trying to set up here. Mary Ellen, how are you? So one of the things that I think we want to do is because there's a lot of really fantastic people I've met recently, and I want to make sure that you guys get to meet each other as well. And I think for me, truly is really having my people really understand, see who everybody is, get to know each other. Donna, Jennifer, how are you? Everybody, welcome to the stream. So one of the things what I typically don't do is because I don't want a sub for sub channel where people come in, but everybody that comes in here really is just fantastic. You guys are great. Rob, my partner channel. So Rob Fuzz here. He's he's one of my partner channels here. So he's going to be helping me moderate. There's going to be a lot of people. Bob and Ashley, they're mods. Lisa, thank you very much. Steve's World, how are you? Thank you all very much for coming, guys. I mean, I appreciate it. I want to tell you that, we started out January, believe it or not, actually December. This is the whole story. Started out in December at 39 subs. And Disney Vacation kind of came on, and Morty said, hey, you guys should really have a good channel. Why don't you kind of develop it? So from there, in January to here now, I'm at 1018. So that is a fantastic growth. It is because of great people like you. I've done 2 giveaways, and this one is one of the biggest ones I'm doing. But before we do that, I want to make sure you guys know in this channel, everybody I see that's in here, you guys are just fantastic people. I got to know you guys on a really one-on-one basis in the chat. Love you all. So if you guys don't know each other, take a look at each other and just really, because the people that you meet here, the moderators, hey Brenda, how are you? All the moderators and the channels that are here, they will become your friends for life. They will be with you. Like everybody here, that I hear in this channel, you're going to love. So when you have a moment, take a look at each other, support each other, because I could tell you, these guys will stick with you. This is not a sub for sub thing. And this is what I'm telling you, if they sub you, or you sub them, they're going to stick with you. So you don't have to worry about next day someone just disappears. So that's fantastic. Everybody here, it just comes from my heart. So thank you all very much. So we hit 1,000. So thank you all very much for that. And one of the things that I kind of talk to a lot of people is that you guys actually talked about a little something for the ladies. And this is the biggest thing here, if you look at the screen, is for the ladies. But I'm going to make it a little fun for everybody here. You have a chance to be entered into all 4. So I'm going to give you the rules for this. The rule is that we are going to, this is not going to be a, US only. This is open to international. So even if you're in England, Australia, anywhere, and if you win it through the fair drawing, I will mail it to you. So keep that in mind. So let's get started with the rules. So one of the things I'm going to do is this stream, once we close it out, what I like you to do is comment. But here's a story. Based on what I put in here, I'm going to require you to do a little bit of thinking and a little bit of comment. So for the first prize, which is what you see here in the top left-hand corner, I'm going to show you closely, and I guess in a video, kind of show you what it is. I mean, you can see it there. It's a Star Wars lightsaber backpack. It is from Disney. And it also contains a Pixar Studio beanie hat. So that's number one. In order to get that in this video, all you have to do is to tell me one video you like out of my, I guess, list of videos, and tell me why. And you will be entered into that. Molly, how are you? How's your vacation doing? Thank you very much for coming. I know you're on vacation, so I appreciate you coming in. Rapunzel, how are you? Emma, thank you for coming. So again, so the first thing is the backpack plus the Pixar hat. I'm going to show it to you now. So what you see is this is the backpack, and this is in the bag which it came. I asked them not to rip it apart, so this is the actual backpack for you. Prize number one. Hey Angela, my apologies. For some reason I thought I said hello to you. And Cheryl, thank you very much for coming. Zach, the part of that is a beanie. Here's the beanie. And this is Pixar. This is prize number one. All you have to do is when this video uploads, go to this video, give it a like, and also tell me one video out of all my videos, which one you like and why you like that. So, number two, prize number two. And this is something that a lot of people have been lusting over. And this is the villain stamp set in the United States. This is actual sheet. I will mail the whole sheet to you. This is a collector's item. And I will mail this internationally. I know there's a lot of people who actually said to me they wanted the sheet, but here it is. For those of you who want to see a little bit more of a close-up on this, I have a video on the stamp set. Go check it out. This is the sheet that you will get. I will mail this sheet to you. It is a collectible. This is prize number two. So in order to get this prize, what you have to do is in my video, tell me two things that you like. Two videos you like, and give it a thumbs up on this video. Not only will you be entered for this, but you will also be entered for the backpack and the beanie. So by doing that for two, you get to enter in the villains, and you also get to enter into the backpack and the hat drawing. So that's how that goes. So before I go further, do we have any questions? If not, let's get going. Let's go to prize number three. So there are many of you who actually I've seen. They talk about the toiletries from Disney, how great it is, the H2O. I've actually bought a pack from from that area, and here it is. I have a pack of this for you, and this is the toiletry. You have the shampoo and conditioner here. And you have the facial soap and the bath bar as well. Hi Hip Top, how are you? Thank you very much for coming to support. And we have a very, very cute Eeyore baby plush. It's the cutest thing in the world. So this is number 3. Hey Nanobot, thank you very much for joining. Corey, thank you for joining. So in order to get this, you have to, in this video, comment 3 videos you like. Tell me why you like each video. Not only will you be entered for this, but you'll also be entered for the stamp set as well as the backpack. So that's how this goes. As it goes up, it becomes a little more fun. So hopefully that works for you. So this is number 3. Alright, so the last prize, which I think this came out of a lot of our lady viewers, was they said, what about doing one for the ladies? Hey Mella, you can come say hi. So here it is. Here's a Coach, I guess, wallet or wristlet, I guess they call it. And this is not a knockoff. This is actually from the Coach store. And here it is. This is the bag that came in it, just to show you that this is real. This is Coach. So let me show that again. This is brand spanking new. You still have this, and when I do mail it to you, they will be back in a bag. It's still taped up. And this is the Coach tag. Okay? So this is what you're going to get. So this is number 4. So in order to get this, we're going to do this again on this video when it uploads. You have to pick 4 of my videos that you like the most and tell me why you like them. And hit a like on this stream. Not only will you get entered for this particular prize, you'll be entered into the previous 3 as well. So hopefully, we can make this a little bit of fun, right? So, you know, for me, I think it's this is just something to say thank you to everybody. So that's it for the prizes. So let's talk about something here. I would say everybody here, I know you personally. We're all friends. So thank you all very much for coming. You guys are amazing, helping us grow. And one of the things I want to talk about is going forward. Not even that. You're right. It's there's a lot of awesome channels here. One of the things I want you to know is I rarely do this, but what I do is to tell you, the people on here now, everybody I see will be friends for life. If you befriend them, they become your greatest subscribers, right? Or someone who truly you become a friend of, they will be a friend of yours for life. So for me, I want you guys to go check some of these really awesome channels out. Especially, you know, we also have my mods here. They're fantastic people. Every one of them are really, truly good people. They're fun. They're really helpful. And that kind of leads me to kind of talking to our next steps. So our next steps is this. we are going to continue our small channel growth series. Not only are we going to do that, but we're going to invite some of the larger channels, like Bob and Ashley here, who's really gracious enough to mod for me. They're going to help come into one and kind of give you guys hints on how they grew. So not only will you look at it from my perspective, right? We're going to invite folks like that. Are really fantastic people, great channel, they've grown. So they'll kind of give you their take. We also have a partner channel, such as Rob and Drop That Rope. They're going to continue to kind of be my co-moderators. The only reason why we haven't gotten on here yet today was because this is kind of like a giveaway thing, and I got caught in a conference call that ended literally 5 minutes before the stream, so I didn't have time to do that. Hey Sandy, how are you? Thank you very much for joining us. So again, I think everybody in this channel, you guys are fantastic. Go check each other out. And anybody who knows me, who's been on the scene here, I rarely do that because I don't want that sub for sub. Just to give you an idea, my experience with sub for sub is I gain a few today, I lose a bunch tomorrow. That doesn't help. If you look at my statistics in terms of views, last week my views, I was up to 30% of people who watch my videos were my subscribers. And I've actually, based on an application that I have, I could actually see other people. I actually see other channels, really big channels, whatever, but they have dead subs. 5%, 2%, that's terrible. So these are the folks that you want, the people here on the channel, on the stream now. They're all fantastic people. You make a friend for life, right? So again, like what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that going forward, we're going to continue to build this. And just to wet your whistle, we're going to have Bob and Ashley come on, right? We're going to have a whole bunch of people come on. And we're planning to, so Sherry here, I think she's still online, but Sherry is she's a travel agent. And one of the things I want her to do is to kind of help come on here and talk about traveling. Travel agencies coming here. To Disney. You have any questions about travels and stuff like that? Where to go? I think that's really helpful because from our perspective, a lot of us want to be able to say, hey, look, we want to travel, get the best rates and stuff like that. She could help. And how she is using the internet and multimedia to kind of build her book, right? So there's going to be a lot of these things that will help you look at really everything here from a very, very different perspective. But when it's all said and done, it still comes back to multimedia. It still comes up to YouTube. So we're going to have a lot of guest speakers that will let you look at different parts of the world and business world, how they are able to capture YouTube, social media to help them build the business. I'm also working on another a stream where we're going to invite someone who does a lot of video camera reviews. That in itself, to me, is very important for the small YouTubers because that's all I get. I get a lot of questions from small YouTubers. What equipment do you use? What do you suggest? Why do you suggest that? Well, guess what? We're going to have someone come in here. We're going to have someone talk to you about that. And not only that, and this person is great in using cameras, they can answer your questions about, aperture to shutter speed and things like that to help you, when you, the content creator, to get better using your equipment. So think about all this stuff that's coming down the pipe. We're going to have a lot of fun. So for me, I think it's really useful to be able to kind of bring everybody together and really talk about, hey, how do we as a content builder help each other in our own circle instead of looking outside, because you have all the talent here. Hey Caesar, thanks for coming. How are you? So one of the things that I want you to kind of look at is my previous video, the one that I did about the Delta Club and my travels. One of the things I thought was really cool was, so as you know, my channel is about travels and, not just Disney, right? And then I also like my music. And Hit Top Music here, I'm actually a moderator for him. What's really cool is every day I'm there pretty much every day if I can, right? Unless I'm on a business trip and just they lock down my laptop for these days for some reason. But I listen to a lot of that music, and what's really nice about that is it gives me an idea of what music I could use. And every music that he plays here on his channel are royalty free. Let me repeat that, royalty free. And that means if you download it, you could use it on your video. Guess what? You're not going to get a music strike. So think about that, okay? They are part of our community. If you are part of my community, it's a part of your community now. So you have all these people as forms of resources for you to grow. Make sure you use that, because this is very important, because if you don't have that resource there, what are you going to do? You're going to be, you really don't have options. And in order to be in a community, it tells us that you have options. Hey Josh, how's it going? Thanks for joining. So again, if you look at the list of people who are chatting now, they're all fantastic people. Okay? And I can tell you that if you make friends with them, they will support you for life. And I rarely put my name on that. So anybody on here, you guys are fantastic. Go support each other. And that's kind of how I want to kind of show my community, right? Some love that you guys have shown me. And I want to be able to show you guys that you have people here as a form of resource to help you grow, okay? So a lot of people reach out to me and say, hey, how do I do X, Y, Z? How do I do that? Well, guess what? We have a lot of people here who are experts in some of these things. Just to give you an idea, I actually didn't know how to stream until, part of, I guess, our community, Caesar, which is Himt, Himt. He's actually one of the, to me, I think, a technology guru. So if you guys have any questions about that, he's the one to go to, because he kind of walked me through using this application and everything I need to know in less than 5 minutes. So keep that in mind. You have a lot of people here, okay? And just another thing is, so daily live stream here. He just came in. How you doing? He's I'm going to be working with him on a song, getting a song that's that I'm going to be doing outside my genre. So as you know, my genre is travel and theme parks. So I asked him for help, and he told me to kind of reach out to him. So I'm going to be making a video that's going to be kind of a very peaceful loop and very peaceful songs to put people to sleep. There's quite a few of our friends in this community who, frankly, have a hard time sleeping. So I'm going to make kind of adult lullaby videos just for these folks. So I reached out to him, and he says, you know what, just reach out to me and let's talk. If you look at him, it's really cool. It's like one of the things I did was, I know a couple of friends who were insomniacs, gave them his channel, and I put them to sleep. It's very peaceful songs, but it's kind of like a fishbowl. You're looking at the goldfish swimming, and I put them to sleep. So to me, some of the tools I need, they're here. They're within our community. So don't forget to kind of talk to your friends, make friends, and say, hey, listen, I need XYZ. What can you do to help me get me to where I am? It is that simple. We have so many people here that's willing to help. We're here for the community. So with that said, I got a question for the community here. What is one of the things you want to see coming out of us as a community overall to help you? What is it that you're looking for in the community? Do you guys have something there? So this way we can, as larger channels, to kind of start kind of doing a powwow. Because what I'm going to do is, we're going to, from my mods and some of the people that I think will be useful, I'm going to be, in helping you, we're going to be pulling everybody in here and kind of say, how do we help community grow, right? So I see food reviews. Okay, there's a lot of people who like food reviews. One of the things that, Bob, you guys that I love about your channel is I love the Disney Character Warehouse, and you guys do that every week. I love Disney merch, so, for me, keep doing that. That's my suggestion to you. So I see food. There's a lot of people who like food. Okay, so thank you. By the way, don't forget to smash that like button here. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. So again, I'm just kind of reaching out to the folks here. If there's something that you like, you want to see more from the community, let us know. We're here to help. Okay, so Molly said knowledge on traveling to Disney and first timers. Okay, that's cool. You got food. Okay, a slice of Disney. That's cool. Josh, how to use a gimbal. Could do that. Food. Man, everybody loves that food, huh? Disney candy. Okay. Travel videos and airports. Okay, that's cool. We could do that. So, thank you all very much for, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. You guys have been fantastic. I know everybody here. I talk to you guys through your channel, my channel, through streams. And I think that you guys are truly the building block of YouTube. We're not talking about, people who are just doing sub for sub. I'm talking about people who care about this community and care about what you do together, right, as a community. What I want to challenge you is let's grow this community together. And for those, and never forget, the smaller channels. Keep them coming, keep them engaged. Let's bring them in together, right? There are many people, many smaller channels who could probably attest, and I'm sure every large channels here, including, Bob to Rob and everybody else here. The reason why we're successful is because we bought a lot of the smaller channels along with us, right? I could tell you there's a lot of folks that are out there that we bought in together and kind of just help them grow as well. So continue to do that. Hey, Dr. Genius, how are you? Thank you very much for coming. I know that you came in from Hip Top's music, so thank you very much. We're doing a giveaway, and I know that you just came in, and for the love of the mouse, I know you just came in as well. So please, when this video uploads, take a look at the prizes. We're giving away 4 sets of really cool stuff. Follow the instructions. And last thing, this giveaway closes in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, I'm going to be closing this, and I'm going to be doing the drawing. So you got 2 weeks to get this done to see what you want to do and how you do it. Okay? So that's really it for me. Anybody else have any questions, comments, or anything like that for me? So here is the. You're right, Josh. I agree with you. Just because they're small doesn't mean they're the contents aren't there. I totally agree. So next week's agenda is the long um, overdue one where I'm going to be talking about TubeBuddy. We're going to be talking about how to use that application to help you grow a whole lot bigger. Show you how to use it. So we're going to be doing that finally. But not only that, but be prepared that we're going to be not only talking about TubeBuddy, but also talking about key words. We're going to give you some secrets. Next week one, I'm going to ask Rob to come on here with me. We're going to be doing the Google Hangout. And Bob, if you want to come on to the Google Hangout next week as well, let me know. I'll send you an invite as well. So any of my moderators, if you want to come on, if you want to talk about keywords or potentially TubeBuddy, right? Let me know. We're going to be talking through that. We're going to talk through that and empower the smaller channels, how to grow. Let's start growing together. So that's next week. The week after that is going to be really fantastic. Many of our small channels have asked about my the equipment that I use. Well, guess what? We're going to have a special speaker to talk about your equipment. If you have any questions about cameras and video cameras, apertures, everything about camera usage, how to maximize your video in 2 weeks. That's when I do the drawing as well. So next week, TubeBuddy. The week after, it's all about your camera. We're going to have a lot of fun. So those are two of the main big topics that people have been kind of asking me to do, and we're going to be doing that. So, and when we do that, I may also include Hector. I want to see if he's willing to, he has time to come on. He was, I guess, former Us Out Loud, and he's just fantastic. He uses all different kinds of equipment. I may bring him in on that stream, or potentially I may have just one just for himself, because he uses not only cameras to cell phones to drones, everything that you could take videos and cameras with, he uses. So I want our community to open up our eyes. I want to be one of the biggest, baddest communities out there that teaches you how to do all different kinds of things. So that's week number 2. Sherry, I was just telling, I think you probably missed this, but I told the folks on here that we're going to have you as one of our guest speakers to talk about how travel agencies and what you guys do, how you do it, some secrets that you could give our folks to book trips. So you're going to be one of our guest speakers. I'm just trying to find time to kind of put you in. When to bring you on, and so people could kind of start talking and thinking about that. So, Caesar, have a good one. So again, that's it. I'm kind of done. So I'm done with the giveaway. So you got 2 weeks to enter, and the rules are, in the prior part of this video. So if you missed it, when it uploads finally, go back to it, watch it, enter. You got 2 weeks. And again, next week, it's TubeBuddy. The week after, it's all about your camera and your technology, how to use it. I have cameras 4K cameras and everything that I love, but I can always get better. So with that said, guys, do we have any questions here? If not, then I will let everybody go. And I know that there's a lot of Disney streams out there that you guys don't want to miss. Looking at Disney, our love. So again, Thank you all very much. And very quick, this week, I am outputting, or actually putting out a video on a free Disney item. You know how I have a Disney 10 free things from Disney 101? This I can tell you most people have never ever heard of, ever seen. It's very rare that you'll have it. To give you an idea, a set of this item that I'm gonna show in this week's video on eBay, a set of those from I think 4 or 5 years ago. Someone bought it for $120. I am going to put that video out this week on Sunday, so don't miss it. So, hey Dee, hey Derek, how's it going? We're kind of ending that now, so when this video uploads, go look at how to enter and stuff like that. So thank you all very much. That's really it. I'm going to end it here, so thank you all again very much for being a part of our family. Again, you guys are family. We're going to grow together. We're going to get there together. We're going to bring some of the really rock and rolling people who can teach small YouTubers to get better. We're going to get there. And one day you're going to say, I am proud of being a part of this community. With that said, have a great one. We will see you next week on the stream on TubeBuddy. Have a good one.